tea. Now I have a huge collection of the teas I drink, but this is one of my favorites, especially for nighttime, for sleeping. These two are some of my. So drinking coffee is fine, and it's in fact good for you, which is a common misconception. A lot of people think coffee is bad for you. It really depends on what coffee you're drinking, but getting too much caffeine where you don't drink coffee for 6 to 8 days, do that once every few months. And I was looking for a really good decaf coffee. After a lot of research, Swiss water seems to be like a good one. It tastes like every single day for months on hand can affect your adenosine receptors. Adenosine is the hormone that kind of helps you sleep. So it's good to reset your adenosine receptors every now and again and go on coffee fast. Favorite decaffeinated teas. And I particularly like Yogi because I've done a ton of research on teas. And the thing with tea bags in particular is it's the real coffee. It's the process of doing it doesn't damage the beans and all the nutrients and all that. So guys, check out Swiss water. It's a really good decaf coffee. In these paper filters or tea bags with epichlorohydrin in it, obviously that seeps out and then you're taking that in. So Yogi does not have that chemical in their tea bags, and usually any silk type of tea bag, same product that they use in coffee filters, that paper material, and in that paper material they usually have epichlorohydrin, which is carcinogenic. It's not good for you if you're drinking tea every day, because every time you put hot water, the highest quality tea you should be doing loose leaf, which just means you buy the tea not in bags and you steep it yourself. I used to do that, but I'm lazy and it's time consuming. So I really like just doing tea bags now. And this is one of my go-tos. Soothing caramel bedtime is really good, and it'll put you to sleep. And that one's not so ugly. So I got a few angry DMs of triggered people due to my ugly comments on hares. A lot of people took offense to that you shouldn't call animals ugly. Now, I don't necessarily think they're ugly. I just think they're ugly compared to the rabbits. That's all. But if you do think an animal's ugly, I mean, it's not that big of a deal either. Come on. Smells good. For those people who are afraid of the vaccination, then this information is important for you.
It can make you a little dehydrated or your headache, fatigue.
More than 129.5 million confirmed cases of coronavirus worldwide.
500,000 vaccinated in a single day.
There are side effects that everyone needs to be aware of.
People reported symptoms of nausea and...
It's that time of the month. Mail. I'm gonna start off with the most important package of this mail time. I know this package because I ordered it, and it is something I believe every single person should be taking at least once a year. This is an omega-3 blood test. Why this is important is this is one of the best indicators of how your overall health is. So whatever ailments you have in your body, whether it's cancer, disease, obesity, diabetes, the vast majority of all this negative stuff going on in our body is usually linked to inflammation. And what we should be doing is be focused on an anti-inflammatory lifestyle to limit inflammation and just, be overall healthy. So the number one thing causing most inflammation in people today is the imbalance of omega-6 fatty acids to omega-3 fatty acids. Now, this is the omega-3 index. It only happened, I think, in the last 100 years where they started putting soybean oil, canola oil, corn oil, all these highly processed high omega-6 fats and oils into our food. And back then, these didn't exist, which is why people normally had a ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids of 2 to 1 or 3 to 1. That's healthy. 3 times as much omega-6 as you are omega-3. Today, most people ratios are 17 to 1 or 20 to 1. And the goal is to make it 2 to 1, basically just as low as possible. You want to eat and consume as much omega-3 fatty acids as possible and consume as little omega-6 fatty acids as possible, because omega-6 are everywhere. And again, this is what's causing inflammation throughout your body. So if you want to improve your health and really take it to the next level, you have to self-quantify and you have to understand what's going on throughout your body. I mean, you have to do tests, which is why I would definitely recommend everyone do a general physical once a year. I think insurance covers that and it's really affordable. However, it blows my mind that general physicals do not include an omega-3 index test, because these are one of the most important tests that indicate how healthy your body is. Now, I'll admit I spend thousands of dollars doing full blood panel tests, microbiome tests, and all this stuff, because I like to understand what's going on throughout my body. And I geek out on this stuff. This is what I love. But this is super affordable. It's only $100. You basically just prick yourself with one of these. You put it on a piece of paper or a tab, and then you send it right back to the lab. It's always scary, even though you don't feel it. God, I'm such a baby. It's small. So there you go. You just let that dry for a couple of minutes, put it right back in the mail, send it back to them. That's it. Wait for your results, which takes a couple weeks. So I emailed the company Omega Quant, the lab that does these tests. I just asked them if they could provide a discount for all my viewers and everything if I promote it. And they surprisingly just said yes. So they are providing a 10% discount if you use the code LIVEBETTER and swipe up for this limited time offer. And yeah, if you've never checked your omega-3, omega-6 ratios, then I definitely should do this and really start to try and change your diet. If you don't want to do this test and you just want to improve your health overall, the easiest thing I can tell you to do is limit canola oil, soybean oil, corn oil, and these are all the oils they use in most products that you eat. Any processed foods use these. And I would say eat more olive oil, avocado oil, or coconut oil. Coconut and olive oil, of course, should be virgin, so it's not processed. But if you don't want to get virgin, then whatever. Coconut oil is the most affordable and cheap of those three, so use those 3 oils. Get rid of your canola oil, soybean oil, and all those horrible processed, highly inflammatory omega-6 fatty acid type oils that you might be using in your house. Even butter is better than all of that. You can start from there. I can make so many videos about what you can do to improve your omega-3 index. But yeah, just try and take a fish oil supplement. Thank you. Thank you. He said Erwin Youssef. This is not Erwin. I am not Erwin.
I think he said you were Solen.
He said Erwin Youssef. Which one of us is Erwin Youssef?
You, because he said Asawani Solen. I'm Asawani Solen.
We don't even get credit. See, Erwin gets credit. He's not even here.